Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another layout for Crystal's awesome series, Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, so OTTWPP, which I erroneously told you last week was with Pinterest pins, but actually it is also with Pinterest pins, because the whole idea behind Crystal's Off the Board series, by the way, she is doing one video every single day throughout the month of July, and she's asked a lot of her scrappy friends to collaborate. So pretty much every day there is at least one other person collaborating, some days two. There were a couple of days it was almost a little mini hop. So the whole idea behind Crystal's series is to get those pins that we keep pinning used, to use them as some inspiration. So this week I went with a color combo from Design Seeds, and they are awesome. I have a whole board full of their color combos, and I just love them. Some of them are very, very, very different. I'm going to try and do one more in this series, maybe a little bit of a very different color combo. So this one I worked with some of my favorite colors because I felt like it. It's a little bit, I guess this one was meant to be an Easter color combo, but I love the sort of more peachy pinks. As you know, I love that. The sort of teal greens, a little bit more pastel greens, sort of a golden yellow. So this is what I came up with. So basically this layout also doubles as a how to kill a kit with style layout, because I use my awesome July kit based on all those lovely goodies that Kelsey sent me, and I'll put that video where I share my kit. I'll link it down below. So here is the layout that I got done. I went with one of my go-to designs, my sort of L-shaped design, so that I could really, one of the things I love about the L-shaped design is that it really does show off the papers beautifully. So this was a scrap, a fairly large scrap that I had on my desk of the Pick Me Up 12 by 12 paper, and then of course part of the lovely goodie package that Kelsey sent me was the 6 by 6 paper pad. So this lovely heart paper, this beautiful sort of pinky peach with a little bit of gold foiling, and this lovely yellow paper come from the 6 by 6. So this paper here sort of brings all the colors together, so that I've used, the rest of them are sort of almost tone on tone, although this one is maybe a little bit more of a green and this kind of minty color. So what I do with this L shape, I just go down, I do about a 4-inch strip, put it just slightly on an angle. Here I used a 6 by 6, which I cut to 3 by 3, to 3, and then sort of pieced it together a little bit under here. Did finish these off in a fishtail fashion, and I had a little bit of this heart paper left over when I cut the 3-inch strips. So I just tucked them here to give a little bit more of a contrast. And then I used a lovely doily that was also in the kit that Kelsey sent me. The Pick Me Up stickers, which I added to the kit from my stash. The Pick Me Up puffy stickers, which were, I think, part of what Kelsey sent me, or I added them from my stash, I can't quite remember. And then I also broke into that cool sticker book, the Chamel sticker book, and I used some of the star stickers, some little leaf stickers here, this little magical word sticker as well, so that I had a little bit of a cluster, floral cluster here that sort of brought in the majority of the colors, and it also sort of hides a little bit where some of these papers were joined and didn't quite make it to the end. Here there's a little bit of a joint, so it sort of hides that a little bit. And then what I tend to do with the L-shaped design is when I have a cluster here, I sort of go to the opposite corner and kind of make it a little bit more of a two larger cluster layout. So here, this photo is of my nephew and his beautiful family, and it was my grandniece's prom on the 28th of June. So the title is simply Your Day to Shine, and this comes from my stash, but I did get the idea of using it from the lovely acetate pieces that Kelsey sent me. Unfortunately, I just didn't have the words in that one that I wanted to use, but it got me thinking to go into my stash and use this word that I have been trying to use forever. Then I have this little sticker that comes from the Pick Me Up sticker sheet, and then I sort of did a little bit of a sprinkling here, because underneath, so that the white cardstock would not be stark, I used some shimmers. I just used the packaging technique with a mist, which was the bamboo, I believe is a color, that I just put a little bit everywhere around. And then I also used some gold Heidi Shine. That I was in a quandary. I didn't really know whether I wanted to use it or not, but since there was a little bit of gold foiling here, and then I had put this little Chamel sticker here, which in the end I wasn't really happy with, but once it was down I couldn't really get it back up, so there it is. So it's staying there. It's sort of a little bit out in left field, but there you go. I guess it at least the colors match, and it sort of, you know, maybe tidies up this little corner over here. And then I put some, as I said, some gold Heidi Shine. So these are stickers from the Chamel sticker book. These little tiny puffy stickers from the Pick Me Up puffy sticker sheet as well. And that pretty much does it. So now I might have gone a little bit darker. No, I think I was fairly true to this pin and to this lovely color combo, which is a color combo that I do tend to use fairly often and that I love, because I love this sort of, as you know, corals and teals and minty colors, and I liked really adding the truer green and a little bit of the yellow in it, because I felt those colors were picked up in the photo. So there you go. So I will link Crystal's channel down below. Go see what she got up to today. If you play along with us, that would be fun. If you have a video, tag us in the video. And if you're over in the Mercy Tiara 27-day Facebook group, tag me over there. On Instagram, use the hashtag OTTWPP. And if everything goes well, I will see you next Thursday with another layout for this series. Talk to you soon. Bye.